Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jace. Thank you for checking out my video, and this will be the review for Black Ink Crew Chicago. Actually, my late-ass fucking review for Black Ink Crew Chicago Season 3, Episode 4. This episode was called Cat's Back. Excuse me. And yeah, I really want to apologize for not getting this video out because I was really busy. My whole week last week was busy as shit. From like Wednesday up until last night. I had a lot of work and shit to do over the weekend. So, and I actually didn't even realize that I hadn't done the review until I got on to watch Insecure, and then I saw that I still had a recording from Black Ink Crew. I was like, oh shit, I forgot to do the damn review for that. All right, let alone even watch the episode. So, here it is, y'all. Sorry for the tardiness once again. But, the episode picked up pretty much where it left off with, you remember Cobra and everybody in the shop was fighting, and then Cat walks in. So she's like, yeah, I know y'all got a lot of shit going on. And pretty much just, everybody kind of kills the drama at that second because that shit just caught them completely off guard. So she's like, yo, I know y'all been going through a lot of shit, but hey, I booked this lake house, and I want everybody to get together and just kind of have a good ass weekend, kind of bring it back to how we used to do. So I rented out this lake house. You got 24 hours to be there. So everybody's like, cool, okay, I guess we can use this as a way to try to kill some of our drama and work out our issues. So Kat is a motherfucking psychiatrist out the group. Next. On the way there to the, no, let me go back. Fucking Ashley. This bitch is starting to get on my goddamn nerves. Since they upped her role, this bitch has been getting on my motherfucking nerves. Her and Don go to church. You see this pastor preaching. She's looking over at Don. He's like doing the part where they try to get people to join the church and give their life to Christ and stuff like that. So he's doing that little spiel or whatever. And Ashley keeps looking over at Don like, yeah, you said you was going to be a Christian. Like, you need to go on up there now because we need God to help us work out. No, not we. You need God to help you work out your anger issues. So you need to go on up there and give your life to the Lord. And Don is sitting there the whole time like, why the fuck am I even here? Like, it was so obvious that he was not interested in joining the church and giving his life to God at that present moment. So he go ahead and does it. And he looks totally disinterested in whatever the fuck this man was saying as he was praying over him. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just not for it. Like, I just really don't like stuff like that when people try to push religion on you. I mean, I don't like when people try to do it to me. I'm not a religious person, but I am a spiritual person. Like, I do have my own relationship with God that I don't need to share with everybody. And that's where I just didn't like how that was playing out. So that's why I have this attitude that I have toward that whole scene. Actually, this whole, like, you need to give your life to God and God needs to help you. Like, Ashley is like pushing this on him. And it's like a person has to do that because they want to do it, not because you're just to appease you. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what Don did. He did it to appease her. And pretty much he joined the damn church and, allegedly gave his life to God. Okay, moving on. So they're all they're two separate trucks driving up to the cabin. You have Ryan, Cobra, Junior Diaz, and Phor in one truck. And you have the other four, Charmaine, Kat, fucking Danielle's ridiculous ass, and Van in the other truck. And the whole time Charmaine is talking about, they're 2 hours outside of Chicago where this cabin is. And the whole time Charmaine is like carrying on talking about, I don't know why the fuck Ryan is bringing Cobra and like talking shit about Cobra the whole fucking time and talking about these goddamn Ray-Ban glasses, cheap ass Ray-Ban glasses that Cobra allegedly stole or broke last season. Bitch, get over it. You keep claiming you a boss ass bitch and all that shit, bitch. What you keep crying about some goddamn Ray-Bans? So anyway, in the other truck, you got Ryan. Everybody in that truck is pretty much like, we really don't. Ryan is like, I don't know if I'm ready to be around these people. I'm really not feeling them. And Cobra is pretty much saying the same thing. Same time, Cobra is like, drinking Jameson straight out the motherfucking bottle. So I said, I see this bitch is about to be in her fucking feelings. But I'm kind of liking Cobra at this moment. Like I kind of feel bad for her. Last episode it came out that her dad had died. It's like a month ago. So like that's still pretty fresh. And she's really, really torn up about it. And apparently, she didn't have any other family, where she was at except for her dad. So she's kind of, all alone now. So I kind of feel bad for Cobra, and I completely sympathize with her, what she's going through. So they get to the damn cabin. Charmaine's ass, she's supposed to be at work at like 8 o'clock in the morning for some kind of luncheon. Keep in mind, they're 2 hours away from Chicago. So, bitch, your ass need to be up at like 5, just to get there on time and shit. So she's like, yeah, I'm just going to pace myself so I can, because I got to be at work in the morning for a luncheon. Charmaine, really, bitch? We already knew that was going to be some bullshit. So, everybody gets there. It's automatic shade soon as Cobra and Ryan, because Van and the girls got there first. And they're already turning the fuck up. Don shows up, talking about Ashley let him out the motherfucking house. He shows up with a bottle of tequila, already ready to turn the fuck up. So then Cobra and all them walk in. Automatic shade going on. Charmaine starts carrying on about fucking sunglasses once again. And at that point, Cobra had just had enough. She's like, look, I didn't come up here to fucking argue and fight with this bitch about no motherfucking Ray-Bans. So she goes outside and she starts kind of crying, because she's in her feeling. Because remember, the bitch has been drinking Jameson the whole 2-hour ride. So, yeah, she's sitting outside. And at that time, Ryan is like, yo, like she's going through some shit. And that's when he kind of spilled out that to everybody that she had just lost her dad. And immediately Charmaine was like, she's in her confessional saying like, damn, I feel really bad about it because, my dad is my rock. Like I'm a daddy's girl. And if something like that happened to me, I would be totally broken up. So she immediately went outside and, told Cobra like, hey, like, I'm really sorry about the way I've been fucking acting. And, I completely sympathize with you, what you're going through. Because I could only imagine if that shit happened to me. And they hugged each other and Cobra was crying and, all that shit. She's like, look, I just don't want any drama with you anymore, Charmaine. Like, I just want to be cool with everybody. So they pretty much deaded their situation, which I like that. And she also pulled out a fucking pair of Ray-Bans and it was 2 different pairs, 2 of the same pair. And she actually gave Charmaine one. And she's like, I bought us matching Ray-Bans to try to dead the situation. But, bitch, I tried to give this shit to you before, but, bitch, you acting motherfucking stupid, carrying on and shit in the motherfucking shop. So, bitch, here, this was my gift to you, bitch, to try to part away from the drama. So, Charmaine's like, oh, yeah, we're twins now, and all this. So, their drama's dead, and they're cool. Then they start turning the fuck up. Everybody's having a good-ass time. Charmaine's even like, damn, I'm actually kind of mad that I've been, treating Cobra this shitty because she's actually a cool-ass bitch. So everybody's having a good-ass time getting wasted as fuck. Then we get to the hot tub scene. And, whoa, let me back up. Forgot some shit before they even left Chicago. Kat and Danielle's ridiculous ass were sitting at Kat's dad's house eating, looked like some sharks. Everybody from Chicago knows what sharks is. Sharks, chicken and fish. So it looks like they were eating some good old sharks, which is like some shit you have to eat whenever you come back to the hood. So they're eating that. And then there's this random ass delivery of some 2 dozen roses, red roses, to Kat. And she's thinking it's her from her boyfriend back in L.A. And she starts reading the little note. And it's like, oh, sorry for the way that things have ended. I'll always care for you. Love, Phor. And at that point, they're like, oh, hell no. Like, Phor, like, you're in a relationship with Nikki. Why the fuck are you sending her flowers? And she's like, which I didn't really, I guess so. He sent her red roses, and I guess that's the symbol of love. If you want to send friendship roses, you're supposed to send white roses. I didn't know that. But roses are roses. Flowers are flowers. I get the kind that you want to, when you want to send some flowers to a friend, you send some fucking carnations or some shit. I thought all roses are supposed to be love and shit like that. So whatever. I didn't know that shit. But anyway, Danielle's like egging her on, talking about, yeah, you need to return to sender. And I fucking cannot stand Danielle or her edges. So anyway, fast forward to the hot tub scene. So they get in the hot tub. Everybody's fucked up. Phor gets in. Danielle's in there. Not Danielle. Kat, Junior Diaz, and Don. Those four in the hot tub. Phor says, "Oh, did you get my flowers that I sent you?" She kind of let his ass have it, and she was like, "Yeah, why the fuck would you send me these flowers?" "Yeah, I got it. What was the point of it?" He was like, "Yeah, that was the way to just try to start off on a clean slate, so we can just forget about all the bullshit that happened in the past." And she was like, "I don't give a fuck what you're on. But we cool, bro. I don't need you to send me motherfucking flowers for that shit. Especially no 2 motherfucking dozens of red roses." And Phor is completely lost, I guess, as I was lost about the color of the roses and shit. He's like, "Look, I was just trying to, be nice." And she was like, "Fuck you and your flowers. Don't send me a motherfucking thing. We good, bro." That's what she said. So, Charmaine gets her funky ass in there and twerking, of course. She's such a fucking slutty ass bitch. I just don't. I can't do females like her. Like, even as just friends, like, that's just too much. It's like, bitch, why does everything gotta be so sexed? And like, you're not even a bad bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just an average little chick with a wig on, and you got this gut hanging out. You got cellulite and shit. Like, cool, you cool with your body and shit like that, but you don't need to be doing all that. You ain't that type of bitch to be doing all that. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee, a fucking blender bottle full of coffee. Like I said, I had a long ass fucking weekend. Anyway, what's next? Everybody's continuing to party and shit like that. Then there's this scene where Ryan is in the bathroom. And Kat, the cameras just so happen to catch it, I guess. Ryan's in the shower. Kat was in the shower with Ryan, and like she's trying to creep out of the bathroom, but the cameras fucking catch her. And yeah, we're gonna come back to that in a second, but I just didn't want to forget that part. So then Kat has the bright idea. Kat and Don have the bright idea of everyone kind of box out their issues, because that's what they do in the hood. Like, instead of arguing like a bunch of bitches like these people have been doing, let's just go ahead and box this shit out like we do in the hood. So first up was Don and Phor. Not that they really had any issues or anything, but they both got their shirts off and shit, because that's what you do when you boxing. So keep that in mind. Don got his fucking shirt off. So they boxing, they cool, whatever. Then we get up to Phor and Ryan, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go with this shit. Let's see how this is gonna turn the fuck out. So they're boxing. Fat ass Phor, he's like going low, and then Ryan like fucking clocks him. Face goes like that shit. Then looked like Van fucking got him. I think I just called him Phor. Ryan and Van are fighting. Ryan gets Van a couple times, but it looked like Van got the best of Ryan at the end. Was knocking his motherfucking ass around, and he's, he was kind of fucked up. But anyway, that was the way for them to kind of dare their beef or whatever. And then there was a scene like them sitting down on the couch, kind of wiping their blood and shit away from for this little boxing match or whatever. Ryan's, drinking Hennessy out the box. I'm like, bro, we good. And Van is like, yeah, we cool. So they've allegedly deaded their beef for the time being. Next morning. No, fuck that. Actually, I think I got my nights all mixed up and shit. Yeah, next morning. Kat is sitting outside, and I guess she forgot she was mic'd up or whatever, and they're like down by the lake. Her and Ryan are down by the lake. She's like, yeah, you think anybody has heard us or saw what happened last night? Keep in mind, they was drunk as shit, so I don't even know if she remembers the fucking camera in your goddamn face. But he's like, nah, yeah, you just thinking too deep into it. You know, we cool, we cool, we cool. Right after that, we have Van apologizing to Cobra. He tells her, like, yeah, like, I'm completely, you know, apologetic about the way that I fucking treated you. My issues were with Ryan, and I just didn't like how he just brought you in to the studio and did not even, like, run it by anybody. Once again, Van, like, I like what you're doing because, like I told y'all, Van was my favorite character for the last 2 seasons. But this season, you've been showing your fucking ass and you act like your name is on the lease. So why the fuck does Ryan need to run anything by you as far as who he's bringing in to the fucking shop? And keep in mind, your ass was locked the fuck up. So how the fuck is he supposed to pay the bills while your ass was away in boot camp and shit? So he bought Cobra in and didn't run that shit by Van, and Van thought that was absolutely ridiculous. So that was his whole issue with Cobra. So he apologized for that and also let her know that he was there for her as far as her dad because he just lost his uncle and shit like that. So they kind of bonded on that, and they hugged it out and shit. And she was like, yo, I really want you to give me a fucking tattoo in remembrance of my dad. So he ends up tattooing her there at the house and put, like, it was really nice, like some palm trees because her dad loved palm trees. So she got some palm trees tattooed. So their beef is dead too. So I guess this trip is all working out, Kat, how it's supposed to be, except for your messy motherfucking ass. Keep in mind, though, remember those flowers Phor sent her the night before last? This bitch decides to return them to the sender, but also make them out to Nikki and sends them to Nikki's shop. So Nikki, Jen, which is Van's girlfriend, crazy ass ridiculous Ashley are all having like a girls' night at this salon. They're just hanging out since all the guys are gone, and they're always around them and shit. So they're just having like a little night. That's when these flowers and who delivers flowers at night and shit. Anyway, flowers just come in the middle of the motherfucking night randomly to Nikki. And it still has the note attached that Phor had left Kat about, love Phor and all this shit. So she's thinking Phor had sent her some fucking roses, and it was basically the shit that Phor sent Ashley. And she just forwarded that shit on over. So she's pissed off after she reads the note. Actually, messy motherfucking Ashley read the note out loud. It's like, bitch, like, I don't think you're going to run and read this. And Nikki is like, bitch, what? Give me this shit. So she reads and she gets pissed off. Let me pause right here. Nikki, I guess I just realized that you own a salon. Y'all know I let Ashley have it every fucking week about her wigs. Nikki, your hair be on. Your wigs look nice. Why you got your homegirl looking a fucking fool with these wigs sitting back here and over here and all this swoop that and pulled back, not blended? Why you got your homegirl out looking crazy and shit? Are y'all really friends? Because I'm getting the fact that y'all not really friends because, especially a bitch to do hair, never lets her homegirls show up and look like that. Anyway, so these hoes decide that they gonna drive to the fucking cabin to let Phor have it. So Ashley packs up her shit and hits up Nikki and is like, yo, bitch, I'm downstairs. I'm ready to go. Flower delivery was what that bitch say? That the delivery of flowers. Oh, hell nah, bitch. Like, we need to get in the car. I got the address to the motherfucking cabin, bitch. You need to come on down now because we about to roll up to the cabin. So, Ashley, you being a messy ass bitch once again with your raggedy ass wig. So they get in the car and they drive up to the damn cabin. This is actually where the boxing scene came in. I just kind of talked about it earlier because I have my nights mixed up. So this night, they're doing the boxing scene. Then that's when fucking Nikki and those hoes arrive. And Nikki walks into this motherfucking house. When I tell you she got a Chanel bag in one hand and she got the roses, the bouquet of roses in the other motherfucking hand. She comes down the steps. Charmaine and Don are kind of boxing around and shit. And if you could see Charmaine's motherfucking face when she saw Nikki come down them steps, it looked like she saw a motherfucking ghost. Don's looking like Phor is standing there with his back toward Ashley. This bitch storms down these steps. Like I said, Chanel bag in one hand, roses, pow, fucking slaps the shit out of Phor. He falls down on the motherfucking ground. I'm like, damn. Security rushes in and motherfucking Nikki is going off. Charmaine darts her ass over to the fucking couch with Kat and Danielle's ass. These bitches sitting in the corner of the couch looking scared as shit. They know Nikki is crazy than a motherfucker. Ain't none of these hoes do shit. Nikki is sitting there fucking going off on Phor, calling Kat all kind of bitches. You sending flowers to this bitch and going the fuck off. Now remember I told y'all Don had his shirt off and shit because that's typically what you do when you're boxing. So this bitch had to get in and have a little scene for herself. So she storms in talking about, why ain't you got no motherfucking shirt on? Why you got your shirt off in front of all these hoes? And here we go, Ashley, once again with your bullshit. And it's like I'm sitting here thinking like, bitch, every fucking time something happens, you're the one fucking screaming or starting the bullshit. And yet you want to always blame it on Don as if he's the one with the fucking problem. Don sit there and didn't say a motherfucking thing and let that bitch go the fuck off. And he's sitting there trying to talk to this bitch and had her actually looking like a fucking fool. Say, look, stop fucking yelling at me, pretty much. He didn't say that, but in those words. But pretty much, stop fucking yelling at me. You don't even know the fucking story. Like, this is where the issues keep coming in. Like, you keep drawing these assumptions. And this bitch is so fucking insecure because of all of the shit that Don has put her through, which I kind of get. But don't push the problem off on Don like he's the one that's always starting the bullshit. Bitch, you have these insecurities. You're so fucking insecure. You see your husband with his shirt off and you're assuming that he's trying to fuck some bitch in the room. Like, why would you even agree to let him come on the trip if he can't even take his shirt off? I mean, I don't know. I just didn't get it. But anyway, he flipped that shit around on her so motherfucking good and had that bitch looking foolish. And she actually even said, well, damn, maybe it is me the one, maybe I need to calm down. But she tried to blame it once again, kind of spin it on Don. Like, yeah, he's put me through so much shit, though. And shut up, bitch. You over fucking reacted. You had to get your scene. Now you looking fucking stupid. And Don fucking let you have it. End of those motherfuckers. So then we go back to the scene with Nikki and Phor. Now she's going off on Kat. Kat's thinking all this shit is cute. This is where Kat kind of had me fucked up. Nikki's going off. She was like, well, bitch, why the fuck would you send them flowers to me? Bitch, you should have threw them in the motherfucking trash. I definitely fucking agreed. And Kat is in her confessional. But, all these bitches is bad in their motherfucking confessionals. Kat's in the confessional talking about, yeah, bitch, you're just mad because your man is trying to get back with me and all of this shit, but I don't want him and all of this shit. Then, bitch, why the fuck are you being messy? Fuck you, Kat. Fuck you, bitch. I hate passive-aggressive ass bitches like that. Like, you trying to play this shit like you sent them because, tell me, yeah, I did you a favor and all of this shit. Bitch, he's supposed to be your boyfriend, so I'm just sending you the flowers that he sent me. Get the fuck out of here with that passive-aggressive ass bullshit. You was being a messy ass bitch, and you're you're sitting in the fucking corner because Nikki fucking bopped your ass last season, and Nikki ain't a bitch to fuck with. Nikki's a big bitch, too. Like, she's not big, but she's a big girl. She's tall. She looks like a model. Like, she's really pretty. Tall chick, big ass. She's a big girl. But Kat, Danielle, and Charmaine, y'all didn't want any parts of her ass. That bitch was letting y'all all have it. And none of you whores was sitting up saying shit. Punk ass Danielle's in her confession talking about, yeah, three crazy bitches that came up in here. This bitch is crazy. But bitch, you was saying that when that bitch was reading your ass for filth. You're sitting on the fucking couch. Then Nikki pulls rose petals out of her Chanel bag and starts throwing them and starts charging. But she kind of falls, or so, I don't know if she tripped over security or something, but she falls in the middle of the floor, charging these 3 whores sitting on the couch. They all scatter before the bitch could even get to them. I'm like, all y'all supposed to be bad bitches, right? Badass bitches. Y'all got a lot to motherfucking say, especially you, Kat, talking about, yeah, bitch, I don't want your man and all this shit, bitch, I'm doing you a favor and shit like that, bitch, you should be thanking me. Fuck you, bitch. You fucking ran as soon as that bitch charged you. Talking about, yeah, I don't have time for this. And Nikki went, took her ass on upstairs. Phor was, took her on upstairs, and bitch, she's still going the fuck off, starts clearing the counters and shit, throwing shit, screaming and shit. And that's pretty much where the episode ended off at. I really liked this episode because it kind of took me back to the old Black Ink crew. Like how much fun they used to have. Like this is the first episode this season that has actually been fun. So, yeah, I'm interested to see how this shit's going to play out with Ryan and Kat, because you remember Ryan got back. They're supposed to be the new Michelle and Barack Obama of Chicago now. So what's her name? Whatever Ryan's girlfriend's name is. I can't remember that bitch name. But, yeah, I'm interested to see how that shit's going to play out, because I don't know what the fuck they did in that shower, but it's going to come out next week. Also, Charmaine lost her damn job, because remember I said the bitch had to be up. We knew that shit wasn't going to happen. That fucking Queen Johnny called and left her a nasty-ass, gruesome voicemail, letting her ass have it, and fired her motherfucking ass. The bitch still went all the way. She was like 3 hours late to the fucking event. Still went all the way there, and then ends up coming back at night. You know Johnny had your ass on probation, but you know he wasn't even going to keep your ass. He was already reading you down, talking about he was going to end your career in the fucking voicemail. I wouldn't even have shut up. I would just call him and be like, yeah, what's up? My bad, I got drunk, I overslept, and he would have fired you over the phone, and you could have continued to party all motherfucking day instead of driving all the way there looking fucking stupid in your clothes from last night and that raggedy ass wig. Anyway, end of the day, Charmaine lost her fucking job, which she should have, because she's been irresponsible and fucking ridiculous regarding that. So yeah, y'all, that's the end of the episode. I will see y'all asses next week. Go ahead, click like the video, subscribe, comment, let me know what the fuck y'all think. Holla at y'all later.